One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Nittany Lions will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Badgers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned.
Okay, he didn't say anything to the official there. Then he turned to him and it was just those two by themselves. And he said, tease him. Sometimes they're really sensitive. Didn't seem like a whole lot. Doesn't matter. Shooting people shield or Smurl. Back in the day, an official, you say something to the official, it could be a semi-curse word, or maybe a little bit.
This week, anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This is bad year starting off this team. He got too much talent on this team. Could be like this.
And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a... of downs. Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really good-looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time, Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dane, who was a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks. This guy shows that patience as well. He really helps out the running game because he's not in a rush. He just takes his time and carves his way through the defense.
The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Gotta put pressure on this motherfucker.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
So Penn State's offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
I had to fucking play
in the history of the game. When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision, because the blocking was outstanding.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Got the quick completion. At the 35, he's open. Flying down the left side. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Badger. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out, because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Well, how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Going to try to pop one on the screen.
You make him spin around, because if he catches, no got it right there.
Give them a bit more room to operate.
Fuck out of here.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Dumps it off in the flat.
On that dumb shit.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The short hands, it's Isabella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block.
Oh, he gone.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
On the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I've always been fucking.
You're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Badgers are rolling down the field. Handoff to Jones.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll sneak it.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, alert, quarterback sneak. Everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job on the defense, understanding the formation, stopping the quarterback sneak.
Quick spin on the run. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. This dude is wreaking havoc, flying around on defense, spoiling game plans, and upholding the great legacy of Penn State linebackers.
There's just not very many teams in the country that when you say linebackers, you think of Micah Parsons and Navarro Bowman and LeVar Arrington. I mean, the list goes on and on. They just find guys like this that are special, that can do special things.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big zone. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sacked first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And pass not
That's what they do there.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth
They still
down.
got to score about
The
these
Nittany
things.
Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Puts it out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard, and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the play.
Grab near the marker. It's hot.
Like, all my guys playing off. I really got them fucking. Whatever.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
She does.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Badgers send out the punt unit. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Badgers will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up them. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Behind the chains now on second and long. On the ground, it's Wallace. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. That took nerves of steel to convert that fourth down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum, help them go crazy, help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big fourth down conversion.
Quarterback making checks. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Safe completion on the screen. Oh, what a move. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Denmark. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Penn State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's O'Neal. Oh, they're after him. The throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. The give on the option. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The Badgers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Across the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. And the Badgers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a man. Good timing on the quick out. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
To the air, it's O'Neal trying to set up the screen. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's blocked. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold on. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Quickly out to the tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum. go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And they sniffed that draw out. When a draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Okay, here it comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Catch in the middle, it's Hilton. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Leads it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And, guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Badgers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go on top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted deep in his own end. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Such a hard position to be successful in. When you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes, the defense looking a great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now the play fake. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.